What's good, Mo? We out here. So we're gonna be working on a lot. I'm building and upgrading the studio and things like that. A lot of new music are coming, so be ready. And also make sure you're tracking your food. I got a lot new food content coming out. Breakfast sandwich, recipe video. Well, really a tracking breakdown video is dropping Monday. So by the time you see this, hopefully it's out. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. But I'm out. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen and I'm about to make a delicious, brand new idea, for me at least. It's gonna be a chicken sandwich that's spicy, breaded, and air fried, right? And the key thing that we're gonna get is some nice crispiness, right? But I think what I wanna do is I wanna add some Thai sweet chili sauce to this, right? And then I'm thinking if I go into the fridge here, I have some kimchi, some of that funky goodness we can add to the top of the sandwich. And I think that'll be it. As far as sides, I got french fries air frying, but I think we'll be good. I'll probably do veggies later for the rest of the day, but we'll tap into it. Let's see how we go. All right, so the really cool thing about this air fryer is that you can cook two things at once, right? It's the cool little Ninja double oven. Uno, dos, tres, whatever you want to call it, supercomputer oven, right? Now, the cool thing about what it does for your meal prep is that now I can make a meal on demand, basically, within like 20 minutes, right? And I would say minimal prep. Like if you get what I had, which was some frozen food in the refrigerator, like that's easy. You just pop it in the air fryer. But if you're a person that's like, no, I need fresh food and grandma's home cooking, then yes, you're gonna have to meal prep slightly more in order to get a little bit more convenience the next day or throughout the week. So that's my tip for you as far as using tools in the kitchen, right? The big thing that we're gonna have to work on as a collective, if we want to lose weight and things like that, is how we plate our food, right? So what does a serving look like? What actually makes you feel content, happy, satisfied, that deliciousness you crave, right? What actually brings that? And is it really in your favorite foods? And that's what tracking is going to help you learn. Because you may love, like, for example, when I'm making this delicious Thai sweet chili Asian, fusion chicken sandwich thingy. But does it help you reach your goals, right? So for me personally, I have things like protein snacks, shakes. I got vegetables to help me feel full without snacking on bullcrap. I got tools like that in the arsenal. But if you don't, then you're going to be stuck with what you have available. So if you eat this delicious sandwich and you track it and you do everything I told you and you realize, dang, I still haven't reached my carb goal, fat goal, protein goal, calorie goal, whatever it is, you got to upgrade your toolkit. All right, so we're about to hit a quick little pause moment we need to do for the chicken sandwiches, right? So we got about 2 minutes left. The key thing here is we're gonna pause it. I'm gonna take out the delicious patties here. And basically all I'm gonna do is just drizzle a little bit of this here Thai sweet chili sauce on it. And all that's gonna do is just coat the patty in it and kind of cook it onto it, right? The sugar's in here, they're gonna harden slightly. It's gonna be nice and good. The key thing I want you to notice though is a serving size. You may not have this sauce, so I'm not gonna give you exact numbers, but you can see the serving size on the bottle. You can use your food scale and measure out a serving size for each patty, or you can use however much you want and then figure out how much you've actually used and then log that. Whatever your tactic is, you need to know what you're eating. All right, now they're in there, we go ahead and hit resume. And then the Ninja does its job because it's the #1 Ninja to do the job. Okay, so while that gets ready, we should worry about plating. So in this particular order, we're having a small side of fries and a sandwich, right? But building the sandwich is gonna be key. So we're gonna have 2 slices of bread, a little bit of mayo just to kind of stack everything up, and then we'll have a little bit of kimchi on top for all the other flavors. And then the sauce and the chicken should be seasoned enough to where we don't have to add anything else, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so we got our slice of bread. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of mayo, and then a tiny amount of kimchi, because kimchi is very, very flavorful, so we don't need a lot. It's freshly fermented. And if you want, here's a nice little reference for serving sizes. But again, if you don't have this brand, no worries, you can make it at home. Boom, we got our mayo. So make sure you track this with your food scale. And a good tip for this is you can put the jar of mayonnaise on the scale and then remove the mayonnaise, and then whatever the scale subtracts, that's what you put into your food log. Or you can put the plate onto the food scale, and then as you add mayo, whatever the scale adds up to, you will add that to your dietary. Now we got the deliciousness. It's funky. It's like a good funky. Very gingery, very fermented, and spicy. So let's add a little bit to the sandwich just for a little crunch and pickle. And here we are. And just a tiny amount will do you. The key thing you want to remember, especially when you're building sandwiches, you don't want to put too much on the bread, right? Sandwiches, like buildings, they're gonna have proper structure and foundation. There's science to it and all that stuff, right? So here we just kind of making a nice little flavor bomb, but the key star of this is going to be the chicken patties. And there we have it, our delicious sandwich. All we have to do now is just top the bread and then serve it with some fries. So, as you can see, the air fryer does fries really, really good. You can get them to your desired crispiness or doneness, however you want them. And here we go. And this is one serving of fries with the Thai sweet chili sandwich for you. So yes, you can eat like this at home any day for very cheap. Only thing I ask for you is you track it, that's all. So make sure you eat better today, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Let's get it.